been a weekend in motorsport. Let's find out all about it with Jessica Evans and the InPitLane News.
A coalition of major health groups, including Vic Health, the Anti-Cancer Council and the Australian Drug Foundation, have called on the government to introduce a ban on sports sponsorship by alcohol companies. Coalition spokesperson Craig Sinclair, director of the Cancer Prevention Centre at the Cancer Council of Victoria, claimed that children and adolescents were particularly vulnerable to such advertising. He accused alcohol companies of using covert marketing techniques to get around the restrictions that apply to alcohol promotion. A ban on alcohol sponsorship comes at a time when 4 major V8 supercar teams are sponsored by alcohol-related companies. The newest was unveiled at the recent Melbourne Motor Show. Melbourne's welcome rain played havoc with last weekend's historic race meeting at Phillip Island. Several races were cancelled on Saturday due to track conditions, but according to organisers, crowds were only slightly down on recent years. Meanwhile, Victorian Historic Racing Register President Ian Tate has angrily denied rumours concerning the event's future. A number of competitors spoke with InPitLane at the circuit, claiming that they were being priced out of the event. According to Ian Tate, entry fees for this year's event were only 5% up on last year, in line with the CPI. He denied any plans to turn the event into an elite Goodwood-style meeting, catering mainly to international competitors and high-profile cars. One change that was confirmed was a move to an early February date, with a better fit-in with the New Zealand season. Next weekend at Sebring, the achievements of Australia's own 3-time world champion, Sir Jack Brabham, will be honoured on the 50th anniversary of his first title win. No such fuss in his home country, as Australia's most celebrated racer hasn't even been invited to this year's Australian Grand Prix. Once again, according to Ian Tate, as of last night, Sir Jack had not received any invitation to the event. Clearly an unfortunate oversight on the part of the Grand Prix organisers, which we have no doubt will be fixed very soon. When we return, the magic of Bugatti, a major shake-up in the world of sprint car racing and Victoria rallying, and the effects of the bushfire tragedy. That's when InPitLane returns right after this break. The saga of Calder Park continues, with a letter to competitors claiming that racing would return soon. The letter, which appeared on several drag racing forums, said that future drag race meetings would be run under the management of Adelaide Raceway's Paul Preston. The unsigned letter said that the track planned to develop a 12-month calendar of events, including legal off-street drag racing through to Category 1 top door slammer events. A major shake-up for speedway racing in Australia with the announcement of the new Australian Sprint Car Championships. The new series will be run along franchise lines similar to V8 supercar racing. Most of the country's top teams have already signed on, and the group led by CEO Dale Rogers, formerly of Revolution Race Gear, say they will soon announce major naming rights sponsors for next season. For true motorsport enthusiasts everywhere, the road and race cars of Bugatti are legendary, and even today the name is held in the highest esteem in international motorsport. But the creativity of the Bugatti family stretch well beyond innovative and beautiful racing cars. The National Gallery of Victoria are celebrating this remarkable family with an exhibition on now at the Gallery's St Kilda Road home.
And thank you, Jessica. And as Jessica said, she'll be back next week with more news.